Hey, we're back.
Knuckles!
No! He's dead now.
Oh.
He died.
Oh.
I wonder if the glitch is still in. I want to try something a little bit later in this level. We're going to take a look at Sonic's first, and then when we're done, we're going to pop into Knuckles' version of this level, because Knuckles has a radically different Act 1 of Mirage. So.
Oh.
But this is just fucking Sky Chase.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Oh, I say, as like we haven't already fucking done this before.
My favorite.
Your favorite.
So I won't get too deep into it, because I'll be here all day ranting and raving about level design and Sonic games, but there are two things that I think are the antithesis of good design in the Sonic game. I'm sure I've mentioned it in another video in this series that I think bottomless pits fucking suck.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to being able to just drop down into a lower route that it kind of goes against the grain of what you would expect, and thus feels unfair.
It feels like a Dark Souls kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just a jackassy move.
Sonic was the Dark Souls.
The other thing that is like the antithesis is doing a level where your pace is strictly dictated by the game, and that is what an auto-scroller is. And so you got this shitty, slow auto-scroller in a Sonic game, where the gimmick is like this platform that follows you, but if I were to turn Supersonic and just run to the end of this, like I'd fly straight off of it.
Yeah, don't do it, please.
I will demonstrate, but only after we reach a checkpoint, so we don't have to redo all of this again. But it's dumb because, like, the player has no expectation that this won't be able to keep up with them. And yet there are certain things that you can do. Like, if I do a fully charged spin dash, I might go off of this thing, I might not. This train, Danny, can we talk about this fucking train?
This is a great train.
This is a really good train.
It's a really nice train. Why isn't this the level?
Dr. Robotnik is a train guy. He's one of those dudes who has, like, a miniature train set in his basement.
I can see that.
Oh, me too.
It's painted all red and black, like just edgy colors, like, you know, all edgy colors.
I actually really wish that most of this level were just taking place on, like, a giant train. Like,
That'd be fun.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. It'd be like...
Squandered with this fucking Sky Chase gimmick.
Because, like, it would make sense because, like, it's Mirage Saloon, you know, like, so, you know, like, it's a Western type thing, so, like,
It's
what's
from
Western?
Oil Ocean. Oh, OZ?
Oh, look at that. Or it's taking it to Oil Ocean.
That would be... Yeah, you know, that's something that's also weird about, like, the level transitions, is you're going to Oil Ocean with drums from Oil Ocean, but wouldn't you think that he would be, like, taking the drums from Oil Ocean back to something else?
True.
It's weird. It doesn't make much sense.
Look at this boss! What the hell?
I go Supersonic and show that off real quick, so... If I just... Yeah. See? I think that's pretty fucking lame. I think that they should have fixed that.
That's really lame.
I was once told, like, well, what do you want for the plane to move really fast? And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Actually. Because, like, in a closed space, if your supersonic tails actually keeps up with you faster than you would normally move. So, I don't see what's weird about that. Anyway, we'll fight this boss like normal now. So.
Yeah, let's just kill the boss. Kill this giant
rings.
worm-ass thing.
The worm gives him my... Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
Giant worm-ass thing.
That's not what it is. It's a sandworm.
A sandworm?
You hate him, I hate him too.
Sandworms, am I right?
Yeah. Whoa.
You hate him, I hate him too! That's a good movie.
Shit, I must have said Beetlejuice 3 times again. He's in the room with us.
But the Michael Keaton did a great job as Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, Michael Keaton's just a great actor.
This boss is like doing a really good pattern because the last time we played him,
we took forever. We took forever on this boss. Oh, you're
nah, I got it. Yeah, because like I don't know, his hitbox seems a little bit weird to me. Sometimes it just bounces off him, sometimes I hit him. Actually, see, that time I felt like I should have.
Yeah, you should have hit him, but you didn't. I guess you have to hit square in the head.
I think
circle,
6 hits is
but...
a bit much on this boss. It would have been fine if they took it down to like 4 or something like that. But whatever.
All I hear is like the chain chomp barking when he like comes out. Bark, bark, bark! Bark, bark, bark!
I wish it'd be adorable.
Bark, bark, bark! That's all I hear. That's all I fucking hear. Bark, bark, bark! You keep doing it.
Thanks, Danny, for this fucking bad dub of this boss.
Oh, poor little worm guy.
Also, I kind of hate the way that the playing controls do. I just don't like this act. I don't like Sky Chase.
Yeah.
I don't like anything.
You don't.
I hate everybody.
You fucking hate everything.
By
Just
the
like
way,
this stage.
By the way, really great transition here. My mom texted me.
Oh.
Hey, it's this guy.
What?
Yeah.
No!
I thought it was really funny how Izuka was like, oh yeah, like, Bean, Bark, and Fang will not be in this game, and then actually they are in the game.
The spoilers!
Yeah. Oh no. Oh nuts, I told everybody.
Spoilers!
No, my mom texted me, and she's just like, hey, we turned on our PlayStation 3, and there's a disc in here that says Resident Evil. Does it belong to you? And I'm just sitting here like, I don't think I've ever played a Resident Evil game at your place, but that really does sound like me. like shit, yeah, if any of your kids would just have a Resident Evil disc in your PlayStation 3, it probably would be me.
That's great.
So I was like, which Resident Evil is it? And they're like, I don't know. Here's a picture of it. It's Resident Evil 6.
Oh.
So two things, I now know that was not me.
Okay.
Secondly, really goes to show how good that logo is, that it's the number 6, and my mother can't look at it and intuit that it's the number fucking 6.
No, she must have thought it was like a guy sucking off a giraffe.
Clearly, yeah.
If you didn't know, that was an old joke.
I really think that's great how it's got this big fat 6 on it, and my mom looks at it and it's just like, I have no idea. Here's a picture, dude.
Like, I don't know. Or like she just didn't fucking care. You know what I mean?
A distinct possibility.
Like they're not gonna like.
I think it is much more like my mother and the branding department at Capcom, though, for it to be the former.
We'll go with the Capcom former.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
We'll just say it's Capcom as well. I want that extra life. It's totally meaningless to me, but I want it.
You just gotta click it.
Ah! Come on.
Ah! You fucked it up. We're gonna be here all day. You would think you'd like be able to just hit it.
Yeah, you think that would have actually like carried me over. Alright, why don't we use this guy? There we go.
Yeah. Look at you go!
Boss already. This is a very short stage. I feel like I actually took my time in it. We're at 2 minutes.
Jesus.
Which is a bummer, because I actually really like Act 2.
No, we took longer in our older run.
Because I think I dinked around a lot.
You did dink around a fuck ton.
But I don't want to dink around as much, because we got a Knuckles level to show.
A Knuckles level.
And Knuckles' act is actually
Whoa!
It's a lot longer.
Wow!
Yeah, so, like, technically they aren't in the game because they're just, like,
figments of Sonic's imagination. Maybe some magician!
Sonic is losing his mind.
Losing his mind during this entire thing. This entire fucking thing.
He thinks he's seeing friends from the past. And
Are they
enemies,
friends?
too.
Are they friends?
No.
They're all enemies.
Bean, if I remember, it's not actually from Sonic originally. I think he's from a different game.
Oh.
And then they brought him back in Sonic the Fighters. I know Bark, that dude that we just hit, is definitely from Sonic the Fighters, though. And then I think Knack first showed up in Triple Trouble.
I would have heard Bark and Sonic Adventure.
Ah!
Oh no!
I almost had that.
You know what? No!
That was a pretty smooth fight until the very
Until
end.
the very end,
Yeah.
so you just fucked it up, man. You did it!
Hooray!
Got through Act 2.
So remember how I mentioned too, like, even Sonic 3 had, like, the flimsiest of transitions to get you from one level to the next, and I even mentioned, like, you hop in a cannon, and it just shoots you into Ice Cap.
Oh.
Clearly that was shit they could have done. They had the technology. So, we're going to back out of Oil Ocean and check out Knuckles, and then we're going to call it.
We got shot out of a gun.
Yeah.
Oil Ocean. It's pretty great.
It is. Don't want to be in his. So Knuckles gets a really interesting Act 1. He would normally get the same cutscene we got, but because I'm going off a completed save, we just kind of start out here.
You actually can walk on the ground.
But yeah, it's an on-foot Act 1 with these dudes from Hilltop Zone.
From Sonic 2, right?
Yes. Yeah. Hilltop was one of the levels that I did not like him. Sonic 2. I think these guys are fine. Also, this is a really, like, smooth remix.
This is nice.
It is.
I mean, so, like, Knuckles has, like...
Oh, no, that's a bottomless pit. I remember. I fucking remember.
Why would they do that?
That seems like such a dickish thing to do, yeah.
It's such a dickish thing.
I mean, I guess the screen doesn't really scroll down much, so you should sort of know, but it also does
it's
not
not
seem
intuitive enough for that to even be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, like...
I can see in equal measure how you can make an excuse for it and against it, so...
You know what I mean? Like, you don't
So my opinion of it is it's fine, I guess.
No! It's awful. There's, like, no reason. There's no reason. No reason.
That's cool. That's like these things. I think they're from Collision Chaos.
Maybe they are. I don't know. You're the Sonic fanboy, not me.
I'm the Sonic expert. And the Sonic Sexpert.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. No. Better watch the fuck out.
No.
I'm on the sex offenders registry.
Oh, that means you ship Alien Sonic.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, I don't. That's right, buddy. I'm talking about Cream the Rabbit and Bake the Cat.
No!
He's too big for her.
That's what... She's like 12, you fucking sicko!
No, it's cool. I draw her of age.
In that case, it's totally fine then.
Read my my 1100 page horror novel.
Oh no!
It's called It. It doesn't get real weird at all.
Ah! Aha! You fucked it up.
I wanted my big rings.
No, too late.
Knuckles is sad.
I like he just like ducks and just turns into just a small little like Sonic. He like ducks down, but like with.
I really do like that opening cutscene in Green Hill because he does that animation when he's watching the Heavies and Robotnik, and it's just this real good like, oh, what are you guys doing? Kind of look.
What are you guys doing?
No, you guys look like you're having fun.
I want to join.
Is that
too.
an emerald? Oh,
They fucking like. They fucking make fun of Knuckles a lot in Sonic Boom in the TV show.
Yeah,
it's great.
You mentioned so that is in one of the recordings that we do have.
This one's a funny one because
the feminist thing is.
But this one, it was great because like I didn't know they made fun of Knuckles for like protecting emeralds. It's like because they had like this weird like kind of like emerald, not even like not a chaos emerald, just like a diamond or whatever. Yeah. And Knuckles goes, "Let me protect that." Everyone always says I don't protect enough emeralds. I'm like,
do I have to start watching Sonic Boom now? Because like the 2 bits that you mentioned are all right.
They're like. They even make fun of fucking like game developers.
Whoa, they make fun of fucking?
Yeah, they make fun of fucking.
Now I guess now I do have to watch it.
Now you do have to watch
Shit.
it. That's more material. No, like they make fun of like.
I thought you were going to say it's more mature. I was going to be like, nah, not really.
No, they make fun of game developers like Sonic's like, look what I found, a swap meet! And it's like some weird fucking like random ass game. Like, oh, that's number 2 of that game. And then Tails just goes, yeah, but like when they've gone to 3D, it wasn't so great. And then Knuckles goes, yeah, game developers just don't have like the same aren't really like careful with their franchises anymore.
Yeah, so you mentioned that one to me too, how they were just like, wouldn't it be like real crappy if like they stopped making good games in a Blood franchise? And
that's the
you can go back and check that episode for my hot take on that, which is then fucking be better.
I know.
I'm stuck behind this boss now.
You can do it.
Whatever, it's working out for me.
It works out.
Yeah. Let's get the last hit in like a normal person would.
Get it! And you said the second stage is just like the same, basically?
For Knuckles, yeah, the second stage is pretty much exactly the same. There is some differences in the routes, like this. We'll take like a super quick look at the first part because you start out in a different section, but it doesn't last particularly long. I think I'm higher up in the level, if I remember right. Sonic's path would be below mine.
Wouldn't it be great if like it was like Sonic, you actually see Sonic running around as you were Knuckles and Knuckles as you were Sonic?
No, I hate that.
Oh. Fine then.
And so we're actually now back down where Sonic would go. So see, very short. Anyway, hey, we got more episodes of this thing coming up.
Yeah.
But you and I are actually done with the game now. So I guess you want to find out what we think of Sonic Mania. We could tell you right now. We could tell you what the ranks are at this very moment, but we're not going to.
Nope.
You have to watch the rest of the series.
Yeah.
All right. Well, bye-bye.
Fuck you.
Danny, please. They're our fans. They're nice enough to come watch the videos.
Okay.